What up, what up, what up? In this video, I'm just going to be randomly going through news articles, and I haven't done a video like this in a long time. So this is unscripted. I'm just the old saying, building a plane while it flies. So I'm gonna be improvising, I'm gonna be stuttering, tripping my words and all this kind of stuff. So this is just gonna be like a very random video. And I haven't done a video like this in a while where I'll just going through news articles randomly, reading stuff, what's going on in the news right now, and all the BS that's going on in the world, stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So just see what's going on in this godforsaken planet. Of course, you got thing with Russia and Ukraine. Uh, the liberals they're on the side of the Ukraine and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, me personally, I don't give a damn about fucking Russia, and I don't give a damn about Ukraine. What I know about that whole Ukraine Russia beef, where they got going on between each other, that's something that's between those two nations specifically. It's been a beef that's going on between them for like a long time. And what I look at is like, hey, that's y'all business. Y'all work it out, fight it out, whatever. And I think the United States should not be involved in that whatsoever. And I think if the United States does get involved in that, it might have something to do with NATO. If NATO gets involved in that situation, then of course the United States is going to get involved and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, if you don't know like the backstory behind it, back when the USSR was intact, Ukraine was part of Russia. You know what I'm saying? They were like, then after the USSR dissolved or whatever, Ukraine became an independent nation, and Putin wants Ukraine back because Putin claims that Ukraine never officially became an independent nation, so he wants that territory back and everything. But Ukraine, they're not angels, they're not necessarily the good guys either. You know what I'm saying? They be doing shady stuff, just how Russia does shady stuff. So nobody's really pure in this situation. So that's all I don't really care about it. And I would say like if you really want to find like a good unbiased take on it, when you get a chance, look at Coach Red Pill's videos. Gonzalo Lara, he's in Ukraine, and he gives like a good. He's an American in Ukraine, but he gives a good detailed explanation about what's really going on with that conflict. But I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. But the only thing good about the Ukraine situation is that it focused the attention away from the corona, what I'm saying, and the vaccine, all this kind of stuff. So that's a good thing about, I'm sick and tired of hearing about that bullshit. So as long as it's driving attention away from that into something else, I can't really, I don't really complain. That's a whole good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But see what else is going on. Let's see, women are sharing the moment they realized they were on a date with a nice guy. And Lord, I'm ready to swear off all men. What the fuck? Let me see what's going on with this shit. Um, Recently we asked the BuzzFeed community to share when they realized a friend or a date was a nice guy. Here are their infuriating stories. I was in high school at a house party when I first got them. My friends immediately ditched me and blah 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 blah. I don't want to read all this bullshit. Yeah, but you know, we all know that the dating market is BS. It's very hard to find like quality people in the dating market nowadays, and I can go on the whole rant about it. But But my take on the whole dating thing is like this: there are good women out there. There are good men out there. There are good women out there. And I made a video about this a couple years ago. It's called look at my YouTube channel. I made a video. It's called "Decent People Have Flaws Too." And what that means is that there are good quality people out there, but just because somebody's a good or nice person doesn't necessarily mean that they're I don't want to use the word perfect. They still not they still have flaws. And what I mean is that they'll have street smarts, they don't have intuition, they're nice, sweet people. Now, don't get me wrong, but they're kind of slow on a lot of things. And the reason why good people are hard to find because good people are not assertive. They don't assert themselves, and they think because they live by a moral standard, or they might be like very Christian, very religious, or whatever, or spiritual, whatever, and they think because they declare themselves, they take on that persona that they can't be assertive, they can't get down and dirty sometimes, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So that's what it means. But I'm not gonna read this article. I might read like the first line. What is this first? I was in high school at a house party. When I first got there, my friends immediately ditched me, and I was cornered by a guy. And let me just say, I got awkward very quickly. He started off by complimenting my height. I'm 5'10". Then he immediately went into a self pity mode, telling me his whole life history, and how his parents think he's a disappointment. How his grandma had just passed away. I don't really know what to say. We just met 5 minutes ago, so I just did an awkward grin and said, with grin with a sorry about that. So I tried to make him an excuse to go away, but he wouldn't leave me and proceed to absolutely insult the shit out of me, trying to play it off as flirting. Everything from my nose, my hair, my clothes, to my fucking voice. I tried to run away, but he dragging me to where the drinks were and pushing me to have a shot of tequila. I said no. So he got really close to my ear and whispered, "Do it for my grandma." Most passive aggressive flirting I've ever experienced. Now, this is an example, and Shoe on Head made a video about this, how like people use niceness as it's kind of like they think that they might be lacking in looks, they might be lacking in social skills, whatever, but they think that if they portray themselves as nice or they tell a sad story, they want people to feel sympathy for them. They think that's justification for like somebody to like them, and that's very selfish. It's very selfish to like do good things and expect good things back in return. You know what I'm saying? Purposely do nice stuff to get stuff in return. That's still selfish. And a lot of nice people, so-called nice people, don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So, but let me see what's going on with CNN. Let me see what's going on in this godforsaken planet. Let me see. Now, I haven't watched CNN. I've watched CNN in a long, long time. And what I know about CNN is that their ratings are tanking. And I think, what was that? Like last month, their CEO resigned. There was some kind of sex scandal or something. Because, the Cuomo guy, he got fired. Uh, the CNN CEO, I forgot his name, but he stepped down or got fired or something, and something like that. And I think like a few other people were involved in some kind of scandal. It might have something to do with I forgot what it's about. I remember it vaguely, but you know what I'm saying. But it's how liberals try to like portray themselves like they are morally upright. You know what I'm saying, with stuff like that. But it turns out behind the scenes they're doing all kind of sleazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what's going on. U.S. citizen among several killed in Russian attack. Let me see. Russia invades Ukraine, where I know that already. Yeah, forgive me, my internet's kind of slow. And after we go through CNN, we're just going to go through Fox News, which I don't watch that much anymore either. And I can go on a rant about conservatism and the current state of conservatism. And Mark Dice did like an excellent video this morning, talk about how like a lot of the mainstream conservatives are um, feeling the pressure of the left to accept the alphabet agenda. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get to that later. More about Ukraine. I'm sick and tired of Ukraine. But world's female, blah 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 blah. That's all that. But one thing about, at least they're not talking about the damn virus. That's a good thing. That's the whole good thing about the Russia Ukraine thing. They're not talking about the virus anymore. Let me see. NASA confirms 5,000 new worlds beyond the solar system. That's good news. If there's any life, intelligent life out there, that would be awesome. But I go on the whole rant about the Fermi Paradox, and the Fermi Paradox is pretty much like, if there's intelligent life out there in the universe, how come we haven't discovered it yet? Because you gotta realize that the universe is billions of years old, and there are actually like planets and stars out there billions of years older than our solar system. And the scientists are pretty much saying, like, with the Fermi paradox, they're pretty much saying like, if there's life on other planets, they should be more advanced. And how come we don't, when we look at telescopes, we don't see like spaceships zooming in space? And how come we haven't received any signals, radio signals from other intelligences out there, if there are other worlds older than Earth? And that's the Fermi paradox. And it's very fascinating. I personally believe that there is life on other planets, and I made a video a while back was saying that even within our own solar system, there may not be intelligent life, but if they send more probes to Saturn's moon Titan, or if they send a probe to Jupiter's moon Europa. Which I don't think they have sent a probe to Europa. They've sent probes to Jupiter. They took pictures of Europa, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they actually like landed a probe on the surface of Europa as of yet. They have sent a probe to Titan, but I'm sure it's in the works right now that they excuse me, planning to send a rover to Europa. you know, excuse me, but let me see. There are now more than 5,000 confirmed planets beyond our solar system, according to NASA. The latest edition of 65 exoplanets to the NASA Exoplanet Archive contributed to the scientific milestone marked on Monday. This archive is the home of exoplanet discoveries from peer-reviewed scientific papers that have been confirmed using multiple methods of detecting the planets. Let me see. It's not just a number, says Jesse Christensen, science lead for the archive, and a research scientist with the NASA Exoplanet Science Institute at the California Institute of Technology in Pasadena. In the statement, each one of them is a new world, a brand new planet. I get excited about everyone because we don't know anything about them. Now, this picture right here is not like the actual planet. It's just a computer generated hypothesis about how they might look. And they do it all the time because every time you watch the news when they talk about like they found like a Earth-like planet outside the solar system, that doesn't necessarily mean that a planet is habitable because I don't know why they use the term like Earth-like planet because what they really mean is like a planet that's close to the size of Earth or the size of Venus or Mars, like a planet that's like the other planets that are solid. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they mean by that. You know, like a rocky planet. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the gas giants, which are mostly gas, Earth-like planet is like like Mars, Venus, Earth, whatever. They may have like they're mostly solid, and they may have like an atmosphere like Earth or Mars, whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean it's like Earth may not be oxygen, but that's what they mean by that. And I go on another rant because if there's life out there, you might have life out there that don't necessarily breathe oxygen. You might have some living organisms or like some civilization out there that their atmosphere they may not breathe oxygen. They might breathe carbon dioxide or some other gas. You know what I'm saying? We just happen to be a species on Earth that need oxygen. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize that life is tough. You know what I'm saying? So life can adapt. So there might be organisms and life and intelligent species out there. They probably breathe like fucking uranium gas or some shit. You never, you never know. You know what I'm saying? And intelligent life may not necessarily be have no, they might not necessarily have like two legs, two arms, or whatever. They might be reptilian looking, insect looking, maybe amphibian looking. 8 legs, 8 arms, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling how intelligent life's going to evolve on another planet. You know what I'm saying? We just so happen on Earth, we just so happen to have two eyes, 2 legs, two feet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But ain't no telling. Or it might be, go by the New Age doctrine. The New Age doctrine, where you have like what they talk about the Ashtar Command, the Greys, the Reptilians, the beings from Arcturus, beings from Andromeda. They still look humanoid, but that's a whole other topic. Or just go like on Star Trek, where like every fucking planet they land on so happens to have oxygen. Every damn planet they so have every damn species they so happen to encounter on Star Trek. They speak fucking English. They look humanoid by sheer coincidence, but that's another topic for another day. But anyway, but that's just something that's interesting. What else is going on in the world? Let me see if I can go on the Fox News website. Oops, I hate this shit. Let me see. Let's see what the right wing's talking about. Yeah, sorry about the slow internet connection and everything, but Let's see what was going on Fox. Uh, That was like a fire somewhere. What is this like a fire? 911 Lone Star. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn Fox. I'm looking at Fox Network. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's Fox Network. But let's see what's going on with these new shows coming up. Of course, the Family Guy, 911 Lone Star. Uh, damn new shows. These shows ain't nothing really worth watching on Fox. Let me see. Let me see. Fox News. I've been watching Fox for like a long time. I remember back in the day, I used to actually like Bill O'Reilly. Like back in early 2000s. I used to actually like watching the No Spin Zone. This like way back, like back in the early 2000s. And I wasn't really political back then, but the reason why I liked Bill O'Reilly was because he would have these liberals that come on this show, and Bill O'Reilly who just set them straight with just common sense. But I just found it interesting. I never really got into Sean Hannity, and I never was never feeling Sean Hannity. I don't dislike him. I just never really got into Sean Hannity at all. Of course, Tucker Carlson's cool. I could tolerate Tucker Carlson is like the only guy on Fox News who I can tolerate, and they got a few other people that I can like sit down and watch. And this other guy on Fox News. They got some black guy on there. I don't know what day he comes on, but he's like a black conservative guy. And in some shows he will invite people like Felicia Killings and Hotep Jesus on there on the show sometimes. And what I'm saying, he was pretty. I forgot the guy, that black conservative guy, but I was surprised you actually have like Hotep Jesus on there sometimes talking about certain topics. And nah, it's nothing really going on. Oh yeah, Babylon B got suspended by Twitter. The Babylon B. Okay, I like the Babylon B. Now the Babylon B, that's like the best satire website on the internet, and they got suspended on Twitter because they put out a parody article about this trans person talking about this. I forgot who it was, but this person's like it's a trans person who converted to a female, and they put an article saying like this person is voted like the man of the year or some shit like that. Let's see. Babylon B CEO won't help Twitter eradicate objective truth by deleting satirical Rachel Levine message. That's the person, Rachel Levine. Twitter CEO said that Dillon has no plans to delete the tweet that caused. There's no plans to delete the tweet that caused Twitter to log his account because he says it won't help the social media platform eradicate objective truth of Americans uh, played by the tech giants' one side rules. Let me see. We don't have any intentions of deleting the tweet, Dillon told Fox News Digital. Dillon was notified on Sunday night that the Babylon B was locked out of his Twitter account, which has 1.3 million followers, after it accused the satirical site about violating its rules against the hateful conduct over a joke. naming Biden administration official Dr. Rachel Levine. The satire cites Man of the Year 2022. Levine, the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Health, as a transgender woman. We don't. We were doing a satirical take on USA Today recently, naming Rachel Levine, a transgender individual, as one of their picks for Women of the Year. So we did a satirical take on this, and we named Rachel Levine as our Man of the Year. Then it said Twitter did Twitter didn't like that very much. Now, this is supposed to be a woman, right? If you say so. And I gotta read the whole article. It's just a fucking Care Bear shit. And one thing about me, I'm making my own slang a lot of times. And when I say something is Care Bear, it's it's kind of like a riff. How can I like articulate it the best I can? But it's kind of like, remember, like if you watch like the early cartoons, like the Care Bears, Strawberry Shortcake, Rainbow Bright, or Hope or whatever kid, even stuff that came out like in the '90s, fucking Teletubbies, Barney and Friends, and all those shows that came out. You know how like they emphasize like, even though they're like kid, of course, supposed to be an educational whatever, but they always emphasize like equality, sharing is caring, let's all get along. Wish upon a star, all your dreams will come true. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they indoctrinate children with this Unitarian doctrine of whatever you believe is valid, even if it doesn't have any weight to it, as long as it feels good, as long as you're dreaming upon a star, whatever, that that's the only truth. And you can find that in the New Age doctrine. You can find that in the SJW doctrine. And I call it the Care Bears philosophy, in which like this whole thing like love conquers all, love is the most powerful force in the universe, love solves all problems, which is BS. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by the Care Bears philosophy. The Care Bears philosophy is like, well, if I say, even though I was born one thing, but I believe I'm this, that has equal validation. So that's what I mean when I say like, you think this fucking Care Bear. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's just way I look at it. Uh, but I don't know what else is going on in the world. It's like the news pretty much boring. One thing I can say about Joe Biden, um, ever since he became president, politics is boring again. Boring again. Excuse me. Politics is boring again, which is a good thing. But so it's like, I remember when Trump was in office, every day the media was in a frenzy. But ever since Joe Biden's in office, the media has kind of calmed down, but it's like media is still BS. But one thing about the media is kind of calmed down, and thankfully they're calming down about the virus, which is a good thing. So with the whole Ukraine thing, so that's let's see what's going on. What else is going on? Kid Rock tells critics go fuck themselves. Kid Rock He's the only Kid Rock is like one of the only celebrities, like conservative celebrities out there. I won't just say conservative, but there's like a few like artists. I mean, it's very few of them. A few artists out there who don't really like subscribe to like the woke agenda. Kid Rock is one of them. There's a few others, and another one that pops in my head is Morrissey from the Smiths. He's another one. He's one that's kind of like an outsider. He's not into this whole SJW stuff, and he gets a lot of flack. You know, he's been called like a racist and all this kind of stuff because he's all about like pro British and keeping England and stuff like that. John Cleese is another one. He's not a singer, but he's a comedian, an actor, comedian, and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, he's okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to think of any other celebrity who's like doesn't like bend to the liberal agenda. Let me see what's going on Twitter. You can usually find some good stuff on Twitter. This is my Twitter account. And I have not changed my Twitter account name because I had this back when I was like part of the Nawabian Nation. Back when I was like in my pro-black days. It's an Egyptian name, doing Multifonk Rim. It's when I was a member of the AEO, Ancient Egyptian Order. They give you that name, stuff like that. And I had this name since fucking golly, since 2000, really. Going 22 years, but I've told so lazy to change it. And make sure to go to my Teespring store, get my t-shirts. Link is in the description below. This is my Twitter account, but let me see what's going on what's going on with my Twitter timeline. Well, what is this? Lady Alchemy. I like her. Man, she's a conservative, but she's like the artsy conservative. I have a big white girl crush on her. And I love Lady Alchemy, but she just it's like you have like people you have a crush on, and they're not like superstar popular, but they're kind of like known, and you like send them emails and DMs and they respond back, and I'm like, damn, don't you know I'm a fan? You know what I'm saying? I sent her like a couple of messages through her chat, stuff like that, but she mentioned my name one time, but she's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Check her out, Lady Alchemy. I like her. I like Alicia Cleege. She's married, but she's a very attractive woman. She's deep. Alicia Cleege is deep. I don't know if she still puts a YouTube content or not, but she's conservative, but she's like she does like very good videos about like deep stuff like MK Ultra, mind control, child trafficking, stuff like that. I don't know if her channel's still up or not. I know she's on BitChute, but she's real deep. I think one time she had a channel taken down one time. You know what I'm saying? But Alicia Clegg, when you get a chance, look her up on Twitter. I don't know if she's still on. I don't know if she's still on YouTube or not. Check it out. She used to go by the name of Toxic Threads, but I think she changed the name of it. But she's real heavy. Another white girl crush, Nicole Arbor. We live in the same state. I want to meet her. One day, I think she lives in Nashville. I think even Jordan Peterson's daughter lives in Nashville now. She's cute ass. But I think Alicia Peterson's daughter, she got divorced, but I think she dated some other white guy. Nicole Arbor. I don't know if she's single or taken, but that she's a white girl that I'll sell out for Nicole Arbor. So, Wendy, crypto Wendy. Now, now she's a kind of she's cool. She got, I mean, she when it comes down to cryptocurrency, she's an expert on it. And from certain angles, she's real cute. One thing that's kind of like a turn off, she has like too many tattoos. I don't like girls with tattoos. It's just not my preference. And it's kind of hard to find a female who doesn't have a tattoo nowadays. But Wendy Yo, she has a YouTube channel. She very popular crypto expert. Anything want to know like the latest about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, whatever. She has a whole channel on YouTube dedicated to that, and I really respect her. I respect her for that. She breaks down things into the simplest common denominator that anybody can understand. So when you get a chance, check out Crypto Wendy on YouTube. I just gonna like this picture because she actually look kind of cute from this angle. um, Being only, what's the hardest part about being a man? I hate those kind of questions. Men only, what's the hard part about being a man? I hate those. Jesus Christ. To me, that question like that is like, what's the hardest part about breathing air? You know, that's how I look at it. Bitcoin is not going to fail anytime soon. Bitcoin is going up right now. As a matter of fact, the markets are up right now. Let me see. Yep, the markets are up. The crypto market is up. Bitcoin is almost at 43K. Ethereum is back in 3,000. XRP is still up there. I mean, XRP is doing pretty good. ADA is almost at back at $1 again. ADA's doing pretty good. Solana's back up at 90. Let me see. The ones are, like the more I learn about crypto, the more I understand the Bitcoin fundamentalist, and a little bit I understand the Bitcoin maximalist, because how Bitcoin is set up, there's only like a limited supply of Bitcoin, and no matter what happens, the price of Bitcoin is gonna go up regardless, because after like I believe it's like every 4 years there's like a halving, Bitcoin halving, where they cut down the Bitcoin mining. And when that happens, the value of Bitcoin goes up because less and less is being mined. So how Bitcoin is set up, no matter what happens to the crypto market, Bitcoin is gonna go up regardless. But we're coming down to like the other cryptos, like Ethereum and Dogecoin or whatever, the other 2,000, 5,000 coins that are out there. Anything can happen because you got some coins that they have like a limitless supply, like Dogecoin. Dogecoin has a limitless supply, and so it's like the whales who hold Dogecoin, if they decide to sell it, the price is gonna crash. And Shiba has more value than Dogecoin, believe it or not. Because Dogecoin, even though it has a limitless supply, Shiba, even though it's like in the things like in the trillions, I believe, it still has limited supply. So Big and of course Shiba has more utility than Dogecoin because it has its own ecosystem, has its own Shiba swap and all that kind of stuff. So it makes more sense for Shiba to reach a penny. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing Shiba has to do is like it keeps on burning coins, and plus if Shiba keeps working on its ecosystem, I could really see it going up to a penny or close to a penny very soon. And Crow was interesting. I bought a little bit of Crow, and sometimes I just go by my intuition. I think Crow has potential, even though it's like 41 cents right now. I can see it like having the potential, just how like Binance Coin did, because I fucked up a Binance Coin because I remember it could be fucking last year, I think. Year before last. Binance coin was like $25 a coin. Then all of a sudden it jumped up to 200. And now it went up to like 400, 500, 600. And I was like, fuck, I should have bought some of that shit. But I still have faith in Cardano. Cardano went up to $3 last year, then it crashed. I won't say crashed, but it went down to like less than $1. I can really see Cardano easily going back to like the $2 range very soon, and it's very undervalued. The Cardano should be at least by $4 or $5 by now, and I can really see it. I think it can easily go up to $5 in no time whatsoever. Um, I still have faith in VeChain. Now, VeChain is one you really got to pay attention to. Now, VeChain, they have a whole ecosystem, right? And they used to have headquarters in Singapore. I think they moved the headquarters to Europe, like somewhere in Italy, somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But the highest I ever got up to was like 26 cents, and it went in during the bear market, it went down to like 4 cents. Now it's up to 5 cents. I can easily see VeChain going back up to like 10 cents, 20 cents, and and as like a complex ecosystem, you got VThor, and it just put out a stable coin, VeChain USD, I believe it's called, that's pegged to US dollar, just like a USDT and a few other ones. So if you want to make some money, I suggest this is not financial advice, but check out. I would say like keep an eye out on VeChain. You know what I'm saying? And there's another coin that I have I still have faith in shit coins, for lack of a better word, or meme coins, as they, you call it meme coins, shit coins, whatever. Now, Cameron coin, okay, it went down to like 1610. Cameron coin is one I really like. And Cameron coin has such great potential. If they just marketed Cameron coin and promoted it more, it has so much potential. Think of the name Cameron coin, the logo. I mean, shoot, this can skyrocket. Whoever created this project, if they just focused on it and just promoted it, marketed it, or whatever, it can take off. You know what I'm saying? And there's another coin that I really like called Safe Mars. Um, I really like Safe Mars. That's another meme coin. And my personal opinion on meme coins and NFTs, meme coins are more valid, have more utility than NFTs. I'm not knocking NFTs. I'm not saying you can't make money off it NFTs, but I mean, what does the NFT do? You just it's like fucking buying like a baseball card or something, but meme coins, you can buy like just for like $5 to $10, buy like a billion of them, and if that project so happens to do some development and find some utility, you can make like a shitload of money. That's the way I look at it. And I like Safe Mars. That's a project I really like. I'm feeling them. And the people who run Safe Mars, they're very transparent. That's what I like about them. Safe Mars is one, and Safe Star. Let me see. Yeah, I really like Safe Star. That's another one that I really like. It's at it's at 5,784. It's not really known that much about Safe. Let me see. They're on Pancake Swap. Bye I'm on a Bitmart, but it's not like Safe Star. They're a pretty good project. We buy some meme coins. Let me see, but it's like there's so many other projects. Akita Inu. Yeah, I like Akita Inu about some of that. Akita Inu. It's kind of like a Shiba Inu ripoff. Cause you know when Shiba Inu became popular, he had all these fucking Inu coins that came out at the same time. Do they have like a limited supply? Max supply 100 trillion. And why they making meme coins with quantities and trillions and quadrillions? I don't know. But all then they gotta do is like burn 99% of them. Make a profit. We'll make a profit of them, but I don't know. But I like this project. Damn, they went all the way down. 15,000. Damn, fuck. So, okay. They got that many fucking. So I remember when I first got into crypto, there was like between 2,000, 5,000 coins. And God damn, how many coins do they have now? Shit. Damn. Fuck. Is that the last page? God damn. So there are 15,514 altcoins in existence. Fuck. Damn. And anybody can make a meme coin. Anybody can make a coin. I just couldn't look on something that's random. I don't know what this is, but a lot of these projects they come and go. Some don't even last that long. Some they just a lot of these are rug pulls. And what a rug pull is that people make meme coins or like make a cryptocurrency just to make money off it. It's like they make it, they post it up, whatever. People buy the coin, and then the people who develop the coin, they take all the profits and scan, and they just dash with the money. That's you know what I'm saying. So you gotta be careful when you buy crypto, and that's why when you buy like always good to like do a little research in the background of the coin, like who the developers are and stuff like that. Oh, it went up to okay 40. Wait, keep on going up. Okay, man, the market's in the green, guys. The market's in the green. Yeah, but my intuition is for some reason my intuition is focused on Chronos. Chronos, of course, that's if you go on crypto.com, that's crypto.com's token or coin, whatever. Just have like Binance as BNB, Coinbase as USDC, and I already talked about VeChain with VUSD that's coming out soon. Um, but I have, like I said, I'm understanding the mind frame more about how the Bitcoin fundamentalists and I was like, Bitcoin is the most safest crypto, second being Ethereum, and and I would say like a crypto that has potential, future potential is Cardano, ADA. I see a lot of potential, and I really like Charles Hoskinson. He's very transparent. You know, he does Q&As and live streams stuff like that. So that's why I have like a lot of faith in Cardano. And I still have faith in Cardano. I think in the next couple of years, I can see it go up to like $5-10 very quickly. Then from there, go to if Cardano, well, according to what they're promising, they're supposed to do the same thing as Ethereum, but without the fees, quicker without the fees, right? So I can easily see Cardano going up to like 20 real fast in a couple of years, maybe like within 10 years, 50 or up to 100. Had just how like Ethereum was $42 at one point. Then it went up. When I bought Ethereum, it was like $200 when I first bought Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like 3,000. So, and I haven't have I sold any? Nope. I'm not selling. I'm taking it like an old geezer. I don't really trade that much. I hardly do. I just dollar cost average. And ever since I got into crypto 2020, I've hardly sold any crypto. I've sold some, but not all my crypto. And I continue to like, how like you have like a monthly bill, you pay it every month. I do the same thing with crypto. I just put money in it weekly, monthly, just let it accumulate and everything. So I'm not gonna reveal how much money I have, but if I bought Ethereum Bank when it was 200, and I still put money in it, I have a hefty portfolio. But I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not selling. I'm not selling. I'm not letting go. I'm not gonna sell maybe within the next 5 years or whatever and everything. So I'm just what I'm saying. And crypto is not my only investment. I got silver, a little bit of gold. I got some index funds, stocks, mutual funds, bonds, other stuff like that. So yeah, but anyway though, but that's all I had to say on crypto. I don't want to make this video very long. Like I said, this is like a random video, and I'm trying to like work on making more content. And this is like a very random um off the dome video. You heard me coughing, stuttering, choking. You know what I'm saying? Had to drink some water a couple of times, stuff like that. So that's all I got to say on that. If you have a comment below. That's all I got to say. Make sure you check out my Twitter account if you get a chance, and check out my other accounts, my Facebook, my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my Teespring store when you get a chance. I got some cool shirts if you're interested, with cool designs, with cool messages. pretty much talk about my philosophy of life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So check out, go on Teespring, just type in Sanoa Card. Cash solves all problems. And I have like some other shirts that are different colors that you can buy and stuff like that. And lots of cash will solve most of my problems. And the reason why I made this shirt is because a lot of times when people are depressed or sad, you know how they say like money doesn't bring happiness. A lot of times that's bullshit. A lot of times what people need for happiness is money, the bills, the debts paid off, and money to blow, money to have fun with, money for vacations. You know what I'm saying? Even though it sounds superficial, there are good, decent, hardworking people who need that to blow off steam. So they don't need therapy. They don't need see a shrink or a psychologist. All thing they really need is like cash where they can live. They can live comfortable. They can go to work, get paid, pay all their bills, and still have money left over. You know what I'm saying? That's people had that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about good, decent, hardworking people. That's all they need in life. You know what I'm saying? As long as they have that, then when they use that cushion of money that's left, they can invest it, start a business, travel, help other people, donate to charity, stuff like that. So when I say like lots of cash will solve most of my problems, that's the actual fact. I'm not saying that money brings happiness, but money is a tool. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put things in proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I got like other shirts. I got like leggings, long sleeve, like white beater shirt, jogging pants, hoodies, stuff like that. But that's all I got to say. I'm about to sign out. And peace.